So what's up, people, and welcome to the Chapter 56 discussion of Kaiju 8号, or Monster Number 8. So Chapter 56 came out a couple of days ago, and as always, I will leave a link to this chapter that's currently being shown on the publisher's official website, Manga Plus, for free to the North American audience. So if you're interested, yeah, go take a look at it. Okay, so Chapter 56. So I found Chapter 56 to be quite interesting, and it covered much of what I feel is the most interesting part of Chapter 55, which was the ending where Commander Hoshina is looking at Monster Number 10. And at the end of Chapter 55, we're left with the question of why he's meeting with Monster Number 10, and Chapter 56 covers that. And so Chapter 56 starts out a little bit before the ending of Chapter 55, where Vice Commander Hoshina is informed by one of his assistants that Monster Number 10 has regained consciousness. Now, why were they holding the body of Monster Number 10? It's a little bit hard to tell, most likely because they wanted to make sure that they could research it and potentially turn it into a weapon, as they've done with many of the other previous monsters. But in this case, of course, with the recent events from the death of Commander Shinomiya and Monster Number 9, Vice Commander Hoshina took this opportunity to question Monster Number 10 about Monster Number 9. And what we find out in Chapter 56 is that Monster Number 10 was created by Monster Number 9. And this, of course, brings up a question with regards to why Monster Number 9 did this. We, of course, know the direct answer, which is to have Monster Number 10 invade the JDF. But the question comes out is Monster Number 9 seems to be a very systematic character and does things in a planned manner. So why did he create Monster Number 10 to release it into the JDF, and then he came in afterwards? There is a reason he probably did it in this order, and it will be interesting to find out why. Did he want to draw Monster Number 8 out and observe him fighting Monster Number 10? Since we now know that his objective was to go after Monster Number 2's powers, was this plan to release Monster 10 a way for Monster 9 to be able to go after Commander Shinomiya? It is an interesting question, and it'll be interesting to see just how conniving a character Monster Number 9 is. But in this chapter, this is all about Monster Number 10. And what's interesting is in this chapter, Monster Number 10 makes a deal with Vice Commander Hoshina to be able to utilize him to battle the other monsters. Which, of course, raises the question from Commander Hoshina to Monster Number 10, wouldn't that be betraying his creator, Monster Number 9? And that's when we find out that Monster Number 10's personality doesn't really care who he battles so long as he gets the joy of battling. Whether it's a monster or a human, he wants to go out and battle. And since Monster Number 9 seems to be one of the most powerful monsters at the time, he will be happy to join with Vice Commander Hoshina and battle the monsters. Similar to the way Commander Narumi has Monster Number 1's powers. This isn't just about weaponizing Monster Number 10. This isn't about partnering with Monster Number 10. This is about adapting Monster Number 10's physiology into Commander Hoshina. And he is open about saying, fuse with me so I can take over you. And what's interesting is Chapter 56 ends with Vice Commander Hoshina agreeing to this, but his comment back is, no, I will be the one that will be controlling you. And so you could already see that this may move on to a battle of wits between Monster Number 10 and Vice Commander Hoshina if they do decide to fuse the two together. Which I got a feeling they will, because it does open up a very interesting storyline. Monster Number 10 is starting to very much feel like Kurama, or the nine-tailed fox in Naruto. if you recall, of course, the soul of Kurama was put into Naruto, and Kurama was also one of those extremely violent characters that enjoyed battling anybody that got in the way. And part of the entire Naruto series was about his relationship with Kurama and how he was able to overcome that violent character that was within him. And I got a feeling that this may be the way it's going with Vice Commander Hoshina, and it'll be interesting to see how Matsumoto Naoya takes this point. But of course now we're starting to see character development in 3 areas, right? Monster number 8, or Kafka, is going to be trained and powered up. And he will have to battle his own monster, which again, we still don't know the motive of that small monster. It seems like all of these monsters are somewhat working independently, and they all have their own motives. So for all we know, that small monster that is in Kafka is not a good monster that's trying to defeat all the other monsters. It may be similar to monster number 10, just wanting to overpower everything. And then of course there's Shinomiya, who wants to power up and continue to train so that she can become one of the strongest members of the JDF. And now we see Hoshina basically put against the wall. He wants to become stronger, and he just was given the opportunity to do so. As risky as it is, I feel that he is going to take that offer and go down this road. So Matsumoto Naoya has now set up the 3 paths that this story will go through, and it will be interesting to see what happens in the future over the next few chapters. And so when chapter 57 comes out, I will be bringing out another video at that time, and I hope you join me at that time. But thank you very much for watching this video. Until the next episode, happy manga reading, and as always, Jaya, nice day everyone.